Hello and welcome everyone. This is MrSovr with yet another iMac Minecraft tutorial on TECHNIC, and we are going to be doing some functionality. Actually, I did get started with some of the programming just to shorten up the length of the video a little bit because I had to do trial and error type of stuff. I didn't want you to waste your time seeing me doing errors on programming or anything like that. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and make sure to like the video, share the video, comment, and especially subscribe. I do a lot of these. It's really fun. You should check out my videos on my channel. Got almost 50 subscribers, so thank you everyone for helping me out on there. Almost got, I think, a little bit more than, no, I think 6,500 viewers or something like that. And again, thank you very much for that. Anyways, to explain where I'm at, we were working on the keyboard, we got the mouse kind of working, and the screen built. And what we're going to do now is we are going to make a notepad program for the iMac using the ComputerCraft computers to communicate to each other by pressing buttons like pressure plates and stuff like that. I kind of got it sort of working, but since we don't have a graphic user interface at the moment, we're just going to have command buttons like a notepad button, a calculator button, etc. Of course, I have been working a lot on my StarCraft server for a tech kit. You could check out my other videos on that also. Really cool server. They do have some permission stuff like preventing nukes and stuff like that, but it is grief allowed, I believe. That's not set in stone, but I believe it is. But anyways, let's get back onto this. So, as you can see here, I have to click on here. We've already, well, at least I have already put these various computers, 0 through 9. We have our little tiny screen here. I know the computer screen should be a lot bigger, but didn't really get that one to work. And let me put up my sound. We got our mouse to work. So now, with the actual notepad, we are going to send through RedNet a broadcast to the computer that is connected to the screen to say, okay, we are going to go into notepad mode. So if redstone.get input top, then rednet.broadcast note. And then we just simply end that, do control, press enter to save, and move to the right to exit out of there. If you're not understanding the programming of Lua, you should check out my other videos before this one. I think I kind of went over a little bit on how the Lua programming works on my first iMac tutorial, but anyways, I need to figure out the ID number of this, which is computer 4. I go over here, edit, start. As you can see right here, for the note program, it's not going to save a file yet, but it's going to allow you to just constantly type in numbers onto the screen. Hopefully we can get this done before the video ends, but just to go through it, x is a variable that is used in the parameter, the parameter of the while loop. When x is not equal to 0, it gets out of the loop and shuts down the computer basically. So we're going to assign a shut-off button for the computer for changing the x variable. And whenever the note command has hit, or like button has been hit, this note variable is equal to 1, which allows us to just continuously write whatever the computers are broadcasting. Now, we are going to be doing, let me see here, enter, exit, oops. Oh my gosh, I hate the deer noise. Ugh. Okay, so if ID is equal to 4, the note equals note times -1. I'll explain this in a second, guys. Okay, so in order to have it where the note variable is turned off and turned on based on when we press the button, we have to have it so that when note is equal to 1, it'll start typing stuff, but when it's not 1, it'll stop doing that. So we have it where note is initially 1. Well, actually, it should technically be -1. Would be -1, and if you times negative by negative, it gives you a positive. So since the ID number of the computer for assign the note command button is 4, when that thing broadcasts, it says, okay, this broadcast is coming from computer 4, which is the note button computer. So then it changes the note variable to either 1 to -1 or -1 to 1, therefore allowing this to be executed. So we do control save, then exit. I guess we can start up the program. I did get it so that 0 works. The only thing is I have to make it, I'm not really for sure here. No. Oops. I don't know if this will work. It's probably too quick. Oh, wait a second. Wow, I'm a dummy. Same message. Why is the same message? Anyways, let me see here. I might have screwed this up a little. Edit. Oh, yes, I did. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. I'm trying to make it so I don't make mistakes. But it always happens. I'm sorry. But anyways, here, let me show you how to execute a program that will execute another program to the monitor. So if you want to do the startup file, which I never want you to do until your program's 100% done, you never want to edit it, because if you have a loop that continuously goes, then you have to destroy the computer, which is horrifying if you have like 100-line code. I've been there, and trust me, I even made a rage video once. Well, actually, not from a startup, just from accidentally hitting it. But anyways, edit, let's try, what the heck, let's name it put. So what we do is shell.run, we put in the first parameter, which is monitor, and then we put the side of where the monitor is facing onto the computer, which is back, and then we put in the program name. So then when we type in put, it will be running on the monitor. The only thing is, it's not really... Why isn't the monitor working on this? I don't know why, because here, let me do it through here. Okay. Huh, that's kind of weird. This should be broadcasting 0. Note 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, why? I guess I'm a little confused on this, but because this is such a hard thing to try to do. Okay, now why is it that this is a little kooky? for one thing, you can't really see the screen. That's the bug. That's the bugger part. Why is it so flashy like that? What the heck? Why is it doing this? Okay, now that works, but it's kind of like, why is it flickering like that? It's like you can't see it. Why is that? Here, let me see if I can actually go into my video settings and try to change something here. Hold on, a little far. R64. Quality. I don't know if I want to do map level or mid map. Okay. Details, animations, all on. Texture packs, don't need that. 3 minutes. Off, autosave, full screen. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of a bit of a bugger though. Okay. Wow, that is... I don't know why it's like that. I really don't. Is it because of this? I would hate to do this, but... Is that serious? Nope, that's not even it. Wow, that is really buggy. Well, I don't know what to do for that, but anyways. Yeah, now the iMac looks horrible. But anyways, let's keep it like that for now, and I guess we're just gonna have to move up for that. There's nothing there, okay. Note and note. Still not working. Okay, this is a little kooky. I guess we're gonna have to have a 2-button system, but that's gonna like be weird and it's gonna take up more space. So I'm gonna have the note on button and the note off button. Oops. Supposedly I don't have to have it this way, I could just have it like that, so it's like an actual button. I thought I was gonna have to use some piston to kind of do it. Sorry for that thing, I had to figure out what was going on. Okay, so I don't want to really cover these ones up yet. Let's work on this one. Okay, so put in the Wi-Fi on there, and let's do edit start rednet dot open left while true. Kind of bit the usual stuff. Redstone dot get input top, then rednet dot broadcast. I guess I should do that for the command button so it's not like it puts up note on there. Oops. Okay. Save that. Exit. Let's figure out the ID. Computer number 5. Reminds me of Johnny 5. Okay, so computer number 5. Okay, I guess I could take this away. just say equals to 1. Oh man, it's getting nighttime already. I don't like it during the night. Okay. Put this on here. And of course, oh man, I need to fix this. Let it start, and the rednet.broadcast would be nothing in here. I should have a clear button, but oh well, let's restart this. Goody, now we have nothing, and technically we have nothing when we walk over that. And then we can print zeros, which I think is kind of cool. The only problem that I see here is that it's going to print out a bunch of zeros. I hate that screen thing, but whatever. I guess I should build like a ledge thing here. Like, I know this is not a server or anything, but I really want daytime really badly. I guess I could go to sleep, but that'll take a little while. But anyways, now that we kind of got that working, I guess on my own I can do these, so it's not so tedious for you guys. But just as a little overview of how to do these programs, let's go into here. Let's restart, and then let's edit start. Okay, so now we open up the RedNet, or the RedNet Wi-Fi thing on the left, which is where you put the module. The loop means that it keeps on going through the code inside the loop within the while and the end until this statement is false, which will never be because it's true. That's why I always have to do Control R to restart the computer. Sleep is sort of like a thing where you need to put it in there. Make sure it's 0.1 or else it'll lag, sort of, if you do anything higher. It's a delay command, sort of a bit like how you can use the redstone repeaters. Redstone is a delay device, but through the program. You need to sleep within a loop like this just to sync everything together without getting a huge error. And if is a statement where if something happens, then do this type of feature. It's an if statement. If you don't know what an if statement is, just look it up. There's a bunch of stuff on the internet. And redstone.getInput. This is a checking system, a thing that you put usually within an if command, saying that if there is redstone on the top of the computer going into there or something like that, then broadcast 0 and print got redstone on my screen. That's basically what that means. So save, exit, guess we can have it running. And of course, if you have pressure plate, which shoots redstone through the block to the top of the computer. Exact same thing for these. Literally the exact same code, just without the print got redstone, and it does not broadcast anything, just the ID number, because you can broadcast that. And through this computer, I already told you what the put program does, so let's do edit start. Again, I kind of explained all this, but this ID comma message equals rednet.receive receives the message and which ID number the computer broadcasts. For example, it can receive a message then from ID 1. That's computer 1. And you can use the ID to say, okay, this came from this button and this came from that button. So I'm going to allow notes there and no notes there. So whatever node is equal to, if it's equal to 1, then it'll start, you could just write all the sorts of messages on there. Excuse me. If notes is equal to 0, then you can't type anything on the screen. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So you're thinking, well, okay, how do you regulate the amount of zeros go on there, and how do you enter or do a space? Well, you have to create certain buttons for a space and a return. To do a return, you would have to do an empty print command to give, like, if you're pressing the enter key. But the actual The actual spacebar would be like if ID is equal to this within the note equals 1 command, it will print a space, which is, well, you can imagine what space is, just commas with a space in there. But anyways, that's how that works. I think I'm gonna end it right here. I know it's been, I don't know how long I've been recording actually, but it's a little short. But at least we got something working on the computer. I would work a little bit more on this, but I got a couple other videos to work on. So thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe and like the video. I'm going to eventually post this on some website, either my own website or one of those like AdFly or something like that. Source, whatever. But this is MrSovr, and thank you for watching. And trust me, this project is probably going to be my most craziest projects of all time. And thank you so much. See you later, guys.